Salah is a doting husband. Salah might be a monster. They're on a break. They're not on a break. Wait, I read that wrong. She just didn't get a text back, so now she's focusing on herself. Oh my god, wait, he texted. Never mind, people. They're married again, and we are all just jealous of the amazing sexless marriage. What's up, people? Wagwan. Welcome back to another video. Delusional Beauty is back online because she's having problem again with Salah. I guess she woke up, did not get any text message, and now she's going scorched earth on the internet. But before she goes head on into the delusion, she opened her mouth and said all of this.
I get a lot of things out of being with Salah. I wouldn't be with him. He's supportive in like every way.
You sure about that, Chantal?
He's very doting, cares about me.
And even in Thailand, he would make me feel so bad about myself. Like, oh, I'm gonna go for a walk. You can't go for a walk because you can't walk that far.
Every day message, like every day, all day. And I'm alone on Eid, and he doesn't even fucking message me, and he's my soulmate. Like, you don't think of me? Very worried about me, cares about me, my health, me as a person, worried about my everything, you know?
He doesn't get that. He thinks I can just diet these problems away. And he makes me feel so bad. Like, you know, how many times did I tell you to get your health in order in Kuwait? Like 3 years wasted of it. Like, oh, nice, thank you.
He was also financially supportive for the years that I was with him.
You think your life will be so much better struggling here with 500 kids and no money? Okay, good luck.
You know, just everything.
You said your family hated you because you're with me and I can't have kids. Do you think I give a shit what they think after they insult me and you let them insult your wife? They have a problem with me, but they have no problem when we send them my money, right? Send them my money, right? Right? Do you really want me to go there?
But yeah, pay no attention to the fact that she said all of that previously. Salah is a doting husband, and that's all that matters in this moment.
I'm at a petting zoo or something. I don't know what it is, but there's like a bunch of farms around here. There's like a chicken. So we're just gonna see a few animals.
Yes, people, Chantal had a car, so she took a ride to go visit her relatives over at the farm.
With you. Not you, fatty. Not you, no.
Yeah, I heard that, right? I hope I don't hear Chantal complaining when people talk about her weight. I don't want to hear fuck all about being fat phobic.
We're gonna go have lunch. I don't have any hand wash, but I have hand sanitizer.
This is very important, and I made sure to leave it in. So Chantal was at the farm feeding animals with her hand, bare hands, touching them, petting them, all of that. And immediately after the farm experience, Chantal is gonna go to a buffet. She claims that there's nowhere on the farm to wash her hands. Keep that in mind because the lady's gonna go to the buffet. Certainly at a restaurant they have a bathroom that is open to the public. You think Chantal is gonna go there to wash her hands before she indulges in the food? Joke's on you if you said yes.
Some napkins. So this is the cold side. Roasted mushroom salad, broccoli, Greek salad, avocado salad, kimchi cucumber. This is a broccoli, tofu, carrot stir fry, kale mashed potatoes with cheddar, and some bechamel eggplant, and some water. No, there's nowhere. I use hand sanitizer, relax. Yeah, I'm not eating anything with my hands.
Shall I remind you? Eat at your blood clot yard.
And then, to-go containers. Okay.
So the liar who lies sat down, ate herself full, and before she left, she needed to go and relieve herself. Guess where Chantal went, my people?
Couldn't use the bathroom, guys.
Thanks for nothing.
But I thought she said there wasn't a restroom. Funny how after she went and indulged and contaminate all that food, she figured out where to go and find a bathroom. God only knows if she ended up washing her hand after taking a piss or shit, whatever she did in here. Cook on a blood clot yard.
I just feel like, if I'm honest, and I'm not talking shit on Salah, but I told him I want to take a break from talking to each other.
Yes, queen, put your feet down. Certainly she decided all on her own that they're no longer in a talking phase. Right, people? Right? It couldn't be anything else. Previously on Shanti Ballsy.
I woke up today, usually with lovely messages from my husband, right? I don't even have a Eid Mubarak. Because those problems that I had before when I was going to end it resurface again. It's like, you don't have time for me. You don't even think of me on Eid. Like, I'm supposed to be your soulmate. And you don't even think to write Eid Mubarak? Excuse me?
But yeah, let's let her finish whatever this lie that she's cooking up. Over to you, Shanti.
I want to see how I feel without the everyday influence of him, like, feeding me loving shit, you know? Like, I want to just take a break from each other and really think about what I want. I feel like he's just investing a lot of his time
money and energy into his life in Syria.
If you's a bad mind, bitch, just say so.
And it's like, if you want a life with me, like, why are you doing all this stuff? So I'm just like taking a break, seeing how it goes, and just focusing on my life and me only. That's it. I'm not focusing on any man, anything. I'm just taking a break. It's just a me thing. I need to like I feel like some clarity will happen or something if I'm just not, because like I'm always getting upset over, like I get upset over every little thing.
Oh, we know.
And it's like, I just feel completely left out of his life there.
Red flag.
And it's like, I know, like, how can I be included? I'm not there.
Now, Shanti, you can frame this however you want, but that was not the story that you told us. You said Salah said that the family say you cannot stay in Syria and that they want nothing to do with you and they should stop showing you the house. Please stop trying to rewrite history.
He doesn't even want to show me, like, some of his house anymore because his family told him not to. Like, leave it all out. Like, I don't care what you do with her, just not inside of Syria.
And the culture there is, they're always with people, and I don't know. So we'll see if this time apart just strengthens things or weakens things.
How much more time? Things gotta be painted and made clear. The man know why you, Chantal. Move on.
I have like negative emotion. I have negative thoughts when I think of Syria because of what I went through. Like, I don't know if it was all, like, probably not all in my head, but I just feel like judged, you know, by his family. So like, how can I have positive feelings about the relationship going forward, you know? So I have a lot of like personal stuff to think about with that. And so I'm just going to take the time to do that. So you don't see him in the chat, or if you don't hear me talk about him at all, it's because of that. So.
Is that why though? Really?
Don't mind the level of brainless. That's the thing, Teardrop. Like,
I'm sorry, who?
that's the thing, Teardrop.
Just in case you're not looking at your screen, recently Shanta was on a live stream and Al Sultan Salah in chat typed, "Don't mind the level of their brainlessness." And of course, consciously Shanta knows that it is Teardrop behind the account typing all of that. So she blurted it out. Busted.
Saying I have infestation when I don't is like...
That's when she caught herself, but it was way too late.
Hello, guys.
We're not on a break, like on a talking break. I'm kind of annoyed he hasn't messaged me yet. I told him not to talk to me, so he's not, and now I'm mad.
Probably because I have the good old Shanti.
I don't want him to be busy. I want him to sit in the house, smoke shisha, watch movies, play with Jews, and think of me all day. That's it. I don't want him kikiing with anybody.
Aunties and cousins included.
Do you think that's unrealistic?
Yes, but it's not like you give a fuck.
I wanted to take a break from talking because I want to think about what I really like. I find myself getting like crabby over every little thing, micro-analyzing everything. And it's hard because I feel blind over here. Like, we're not actually physically together, and it's so hard on me. And I just don't know what I want to do. I don't want to keep causing shit. I don't want to keep arguing. So I feel like just a little break, but it's really hard. Like, all I keep thinking about is looking forward to his messages, because he messages me throughout the day. And when I don't have them, I feel sad. You know?
Yeah, we know you don't have nothing else to go on in your life, girl, and that is why you're trying to be in control of this man. Get a fucking hobby. And I don't mean sealing all day and telling us your every thought.
I seriously have this like fear that he's just gonna like marry someone else. That's why.
Oh, we know that, Shanta, but somehow you're trying to convince us that you're some kind of confident queen and this man wants you and you have no insecurities. What the fuck are you jealous idiots even talking about?
Anyways, I gotta tell you about what happened, okay? I feel like I am not mentally well. I am so manic or something because I changed my mind. Like, you know how, for instance, today I told you guys in my earlier stream, I was taking a break.
I told him I want to take a break from talking to each other.
That ended, I can't take it. Like, I missed him too much.
They have a joke out here to say that men are pussy whip, but I can't even flip it and say Chantal is cocky whip because she ain't even getting any cocky. Sucks to suck, me gal.
And I realized that in this case, I'm the problem. That's why the title is Mushkila, problem in Arabic. Like, I'll tell you what happened and you tell me if I was out of line, okay?
I don't even have to hear it, I already know she had a problem.
I don't like to bring my relationship problems online.
But somehow we have this video. And it not done.
And I've been good at keeping our, you know, our stuff private. But he just opened his second business fully, okay?
Second business. Alright, Shanta, you can't ever convince we're the first, but we reach a second.
Sure, Jan.
Doing some renovations on his house, including installing a traditional Syrian fountain, okay? So he's really busy, and 99% of the time, and this is why I got mad, I got upset, because every single day, it's a ritual, I told you guys this, like when he wakes up, he messages me right away. But I ended up falling asleep, was it yesterday? I think yesterday. I ended up falling asleep before he woke up. So normally when he wakes up, we talk for a while, right? Before he gets on with his day. But like sometimes, like when I lived there, I can vouch for this. You don't even have time to even look at your phone sometimes because people are ringing the doorbell, people are coming. But anyways, for some reason I was touchy. So when I woke up 7 or 8 hours later, I look at my phone and there's no message at all.
I woke up today, usually with lovely messages from my husband, right? On Eid, I don't even have a Eid Mubarak. Because those problems that I had before when I was going to end it resurface again. It's like, you don't have time for me.
99% of the time, and this is why I got mad, I got upset.
Drama, 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 drama. No one fucking cares.
Like normally if I'm sleeping, he'll send me messages, you know, like throughout the day. Are you still sleeping, honey bun? The other day he texted me, he's like, I just went for a walk. What are you doing? I don't see any changes. There was nothing. So I messaged him, I wrote hello with a bunch of question marks. And then he replied maybe 5 minutes later and wrote, hello, Foodie Beauties, and then laughed. And I was like, nah. I was like instantly bitchy. I was like, nah. I was like, 7 hours go by, you don't even message me even once? He's like, I message you all the time. He's like, why would I ignore you? You don't make any sense. You're paranoid. He's like, the problem is you don't trust me and all this and that. So we got into it a bit. And I don't know. I feel like I overreacted. Like I asked ChatGPT, they're like, if it's like a 1 out time, they might be overreacting. I don't know. So that's why, and I like really laid into him though. I was like really like, F off, don't talk to me ever again.
Yup, she told him all right.
I'm kind of annoyed he hasn't messaged me yet. I told him not to talk to me, so he's not, and now I'm mad. His family doesn't have say in his final decisions.
At this point, I don't know why this piece continues to lie.
I'm losing my family over someone like you insulting my innocent family. Excuse me? You said your family hated you because you're with me and I can't have kids.
My dear, with all of that said, Chantal is gonna wrap this lie up into another lie.
I don't know where it was, where I was wearing my hijab and that shirt that's low cut. He's like, you show your chest, you show your full arm, and your hijab was messy, and you don't care. I was like, what? Of all the things to say right now, you're worried about my fucking arm showing? He's like, you need to buy modest Islamic clothes. The clothes there are not made for, you know, because a lot of the clothes have like plunging necklines. So I was like, oh my God. I didn't know what to say. I'm like, send me money, I'll buy clothes. So I might be getting some clothes.
And the best lie that you could have come up with, Salah is gonna send Chantal money to buy clothes. That's fucking funny. One thing about Chantal, she's gonna have a funny moment.
Child. Anyway, so
Now before we end, of course we have a word from our sponsor. No, me not have the kind of sponsor like that. I am talking about Chantal Marie. I have a word for the people over Twitter.
No, I didn't do a Nazi salute. Dumbass. And then they take a clip, that's their fucking porno. They take a clip, they put it on Twitter, and they all circle jerk over it, like bukkake session. Like, Foodie Beauty did this. It's the only fucking loving they're getting is from their own selves. And they say, I need to be laid. Don't you worry about my sex life, honey.
Kind of hard for about something that you don't have.
Sex isn't, oh yeah, it's true. It's not the only thing in life, but just because I don't talk about my sex, exactly, haram, Nesha. I don't talk about my sex life for that reason. That's one thing I'll never talk about. Because it's like...
Non-existent?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I thought. But anyway, she's not done trying to convince the haters.
You think I would be with someone for that many years who wouldn't touch me? You're crazy. I'm an Aries.
I can't stand bitches like this who use zodiac signs to try and prove anything.
Aries are like one of the most like hyper-sexed fucking signs of the zodiac.
Yeah, right. Not even a week ago Chantal said this.
Ooh, I hate when people kiss in shows because I don't know why. Ugh. I hate it. Sex scenes. I know. Like, nobody wants to see that.
Yeah, nobody wants to hear about it in music either, supposedly, allegedly, or whatever. But anyways, people, that is it for this one. Thoughts, comments, criticism, leave them all down below. I look forward to reading all of them. Anyways, people, that's it for this one. Special shout outs to the
Blood clot yell them.
whose names are popping up here. I appreciate y'all. Anyways, people, that's it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.